And we're live. Good morning, everyone. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you live from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And this morning I'm here to bring you some motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. As always, in order to do this, we need you to take part by sharing the 3 things that you are grateful for. What 3 things are you grateful for in your life today that you can share with us on screen? We are open to anyone that wants to come in and have a bit of a conversation and a chat and a discussion would be great. So interaction with me is a small requirement in order to get the conversation going. Hi there, Carol. I'm all right, thank you. How are you? Morning, Shellyanne. Oh, this is the second time I've started the broadcast. I started the broadcast thinking that I had gone live, chatting away, and then I realized nobody's watching and nobody's commenting. And I looked up, and the button hadn't spooled; it hadn't taken. So I was chatting to myself for a moment. Morning, morning, morning. Roof over my head, food in my tummy, family and friends. Amazing. Grateful for day off and time to reset self, and grateful for family and friends. Ruth, I think I need to speak to you at about 11:30, 12, because my diary has Anita booked in for about 10:30, 11:15. So if I can do coffee with you at 12, that'd be great. Just let me know if that's okay for you, Ruthie. Good morning, grateful for your shows. Thank you, Terry. Just saw 9 magpies on an empty field. It means I'm getting a kiss. Oh, lucky you. Where were you by an empty field? Did you go for a walk? Must have been nice to go for a walk. I'm just trying to share the broadcast to my normal page. 12. Okay, perfect. So I will call you at 12. That's you. Morning, Claire. How are you? Here's hoping you are well. I'm grateful for my career, my life, and my hardships. Yeah. I often say it's our hardships that form us. It's, all the tough times are what prepares us for the good times, but also prepares us for life. Because if you can get through the tough times, you can get through anything. And my mother, who's incredibly religious in a Christian, from a Christian perspective, always says God sees to your needs, not to your wants. So, and she also says that God would not give you any anything that you couldn't handle. So in order for you to be able to carry on with your life, you are able to handle anything that is sent your way. Grateful for neighborhood and my gifts. Amazing. Claire, what 3 things are you grateful for? Shellyanne, what 3 things are you grateful for? Ruth, what 3 things are you grateful for? Kind of looking at you guys. I can't get this thing to share. I don't know why, but it never wants to go onto my actual page in the morning. It's the weirdest thing out. Boom, boom, boom. I have been a little bit out of it lately. A little bit, I don't know how to explain this. I haven't been myself much lately. Let's put it that way. I haven't been myself much lately, and I have just really and truly felt the weight of the world on my shoulders in a very weird way for me, because I don't usually suffer with anything like depression or anxiety or anything like that. And over the last 3 weeks, I've steadily seen myself just really not identifying with the feelings and emotions and situations that have been running through my head. I feel very disconnected from people that are incredibly close to me. I feel very much Oh, sorry, Ruth. I've just seen that. Sorry. Yes, you have done your gratitude. Very disconnected from people that are, close to me. I have done, spent a lot of time just sitting on my own, because I don't want to give a name to these feelings. I don't want to own them because they're not mine. And I do have the presence of mind to realize that what I'm feeling and going through at the moment isn't natural for Martin. And I hope that it's a side effect of COVID and the situation and the lockdown and all of that. So I don't make it a reality. I don't want to give it too much energy, but I have felt myself distancing from people, and I think it's more from a protective point of view, like distancing because I can only cope with as much as I can cope with. Morning, Helen Bella. Grateful for a dry day. Trying some new recipes and everyone here. Cool. I wondered how you were. Yeah, I was saying to Shelly-Ann and Wilson yesterday that I will say if I'm not feeling my best, because it's stupid for me to expect all of you to be open and honest and chat and open, honest chat, share, and like I said yesterday to Shelly-Ann and Wilson, I am used to being there for everybody else, but I'm not used to asking for help. And I don't know that it's that I need help. I just think that it's like I've taken my foot off the accelerator and I'm just sort of idling, waiting for things to change. Now, there are planetary effects on this because we are Mercury retrograde, which does affect me because I'm a Gemini, so we're big on communication and creativity and stuff. And Mercury retrograde actually challenges those aspects. It challenges communication, creativity, etc. Bless you, Ruth. It's not for anybody else to do anything, but I'm just choosing to be open and honest with you guys now. I am grateful for birdsong. It is soothing me. Today I am grateful for my garden. I'm standing barefoot there right now. Amazing. Grounding yourself. Yeah. I'm grateful for everyone and everything in my life. I pick up on how others feel and have to distance too. Ruth, that makes you empathic. So if you're an empath, you are someone who feels deeply, when you have sympathy, it's sympathy for somebody. Oh, I feel for you. When you've got empathy, you feel with them. So the news, any sad things, anything sensitive will affect you on a deeper level if you're empathic. And I'm an empath, which is why I don't watch the news. I don't take part in what's going on around me because it's too much for me. So I usually become recluse. I step back into my shell and wait for it to pass. So really, really important for me to be honest with you guys, but also talk about my feelings, because in a similar way, I have an expectation of you guys to be able to come here and share your feelings. And it's a tribe, so we're all sharing, we're all learning. I have felt that way too. Yeah. So last week Mercury retrograde started. I'm told it will continue until at least the 21st of February before moving on, and then obviously there's a couple of weeks afterwards that it's still kind of around but not active. And when this happens, I kind of retreat into myself. I don't really I find that I become super critical and a little bit cynical. So I would rather not comment or create or be around people that have a certain expectation of me at these times, because I just don't feel I'll be serving myself at all. It won't be a great advert for me. And that sounds a bit silly, but in a weird way, it makes sense in my head. So if you want to represent yourself properly and fully and be a beacon and a light for other people, sometimes it's important to take your foot off the accelerator and step back and conserve your energy. Keep your thoughts to yourself, keep your feelings to yourself, because you're not really in the best headspace to share those things. And doing so won't really serve you. So that's why I've kind of I really want to still do these mornings. I want to still take part. I want to be here for you guys, and I certainly am here for you guys. But when it comes to my own stuff, morning, Carly. When it comes to my own stuff, I'm loath to often put it out there because, like I say, sometimes it's better to just process it on my own. Yes, Queen. Thanks, babe. I'm grateful to have a team of 8 guys fighting fit with me. Spring is around the corner, and my amazing daughter Mia. That video of Mia dancing that I only saw yesterday, I think it was from the day before, Tony. I think it was from Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure. But Mia's in the background dancing to that da 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 da. I think it's a Shakira song. It's time for Africa. That song. Amina, oh, that thing. I was in stitches and just so sad I wasn't watching it live, because I would have definitely commented. I'm going to send Mia a message when this is done, because that made me smile this week. So, speaking on what I'm just chatting with Tony about, the fact is, when I get like this, so when I want to be a bit reclusive, when I want to kind of crawl into my shell and just stay in my own energy, etc., I very much, oh, Mia's here. I very much want to, when I do that, I try and find, I do find sad things to watch, which I don't know if that's very productive, but I also try and find funny things to watch, things to amuse me. So I'll often watch a lot of animated movies, cartoons, etc., because I try and lift my spirits through laughter. So I do actively know and have some tools to deal with it, but I just wanted to today sit here and chat with you guys about how I really and truly am feeling. And now the internet's back. Oh boy, they really know how to pack it on, don't they? Yes, Sue, that was the next thing I was going to say, was people that are empathic and people that are sensitive to energy, etc., because of Mercury retrograde, will be going through similar things to me. But I've got all the stuff happening on like a spiritual level, emotional level, mental level, and then I've got stuff going on with family not being well all over the world, and I mean my personal family, my siblings, my mom, my niece, and so it's incredibly difficult to try and keep your finger on the pulse of everything going on outside of you, and then also to deal with what's going on within you. So I will try and find humor, things to make me laugh, things to entertain me. I look for inspiration. I look for bright, colorful things. I will often haul out a whole lot of fabric and try and make something. So I am really, really focused on that. And maybe this chat will help some of you going through the same sort of thing at the moment, where you're not feeling your best, you're not feeling great. And I'm super conscious that a lot of people have a perception of me that because I do this work, I obviously have all the answers. And because I do this work, I'm dialed in and tuned in, and I must have a fantastic life. And, there's unicorns and rainbows all over. And as much as there is that for most of the time, all pun intended, I do have times where I am feeling depleted, low. I don't even think it's depression. I think it's depletion, low energy, low vibes, that kind of thing. Because I'm not depressed. No one's hurt me. No one's upset me. I'm just not feeling it at the moment, whatever it is. You and I are born on the same day. Good to know about the planets, as I've had a number of nights crying, feeling distant and almost demotivated. Yes, we are born on the same day. I forgot that. We share a birthday. Terry, I can just tell you that better things are coming, babe. Better things are coming. Hold that as your mantra, and you'll get there. And we're what, 73 days now, 72 days? Come on, let's count down together, because that'll be a good motivation for you. The goalpost is good. It's good to have a goal. I gave a smile away to you the other day. I saved 2 pictures for you yesterday. I'll send them now because I feel you. Yes, you did, and it was gorgeous to see my smile come through my phone. So yes, Shirley Ann and Wilson have been incredibly helpful. You are speaking incense, and then you said sense. I like speaking incense too. I think that's cool. Purely because it just made me laugh. Thank you, Carol. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that I speak incense, because you could just, I've got this picture in my head now of me just speaking and tufts of fragrant smoke coming out of my mouth. Puffs of incense. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But it's something I feel we need to talk about. So Mia is here. Hey, Mia. I loved that video of you dancing away to, I think it's Shakira. I'm not sure who it is. But it made me giggle in a good way. And I love the fact that you just didn't care. You were just doing your thing. You didn't care about what people thought or whatever. And that's cool. That's really, really cool. Because we should all care less about what others think, as long as we're not saying or doing anything to hurt or harm others. First, do no harm. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Martin, everyone. There's a lot going on with the planets. Yes, we're all feeling it. Yes, I agree. Time to go inward right now. It's just a little bit of a stock take sometimes, Jenny. I just feel like sometimes I need to, you know, and I say to you guys all the time, in my little tribe, my little Thursday night tribe, so it's like Neets and Liz and Jane and who else? Jacqueline and Claire, all the regulars on a Thursday night always say, oh, you always say that we can't pour from an empty cup and we need to fill ourselves up first. And it's true. But I just feel like today I felt, you know what, I'm going to talk about it because it's something that is active right now with me. Not feeling my best, feeling a little bit insular, wanting to protect, wanting to guard, because the energy is low and I'm not feeling the vibes. And so because of that, we're more susceptible to negative feelings, etc. And it's really important to honor that. Hello, my darling. Would you like to come up? Come, Bella. Come. Come. Up. Come on. Come say hi. Come on then. Bella, come. Up. Up. Come. Come on then. Up. Good girl. There we go. Oh, no, not on my... I've just cleaned my jumper of all this white fur that somebody deposited on my jumper. There you are. There you're on screen. All the white fur that somebody deposited on my jumper. No names mentioned. And now you're back again at my cashmere jumper. Lovely. We will be going live every Sunday to discuss our weight loss. Oh, amazing. That's good. That's a nice motivation for people as well. You've been really busy recently with company stuff and shows. Fingers and many pies. Doing a great job. Don't know about a great job, but I'm going to keep doing my job. You know, sometimes I'm better than others. Let's be honest. Yes, Jane, absolutely. Straight after the broadcast. You're booked in for tomorrow anyway. I watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, great mood lifter. I do watch him a lot. I am currently rewatching the old Will and Graces, and then the new Will and Graces, the brand new series is out now. Bella wants to talk. Hold on, Bella wants to say something. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Say hello. 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 Yes. Exactly. Bella's just said hello to everyone. Right. I've been all over the place too, but I haven't retreated. Like my horses, I'm a fight or flight animal, and today I woke up with a fire in my soul. Time to rise above and fly high. Same feelings that I had when I gave up alcohol. Absolutely. And that's that whole Phoenix energy that you've got with you, Wilson, that we've spoken about. You know, and today I got up and thought, you know what, I'm going to talk about this today, because today's the day. So today we're talking about it. Today we're talking about I'm not okay. I'm feeling different from my usual self. I am not depressed, but I am disconnected, a little bit emotionally low, etc., etc. And because of that, I'm not giving of my best. So I am still going to try. I'm still showing up for you guys, for myself. I'm still taking part. I'm still here, but I'm a little bit diminished. The gas is a bit low. The lights are a bit dimmed. And that's okay. And that's okay. Right, you need to feel uplifted from your virtual friends. We are here for you as much as you are there for us, Martin. Bless you, thank you. Hey, Victoria, how are you? What do you say about cups and full? Yes, I know, I've just said that, Miss Ruth. I've just said. It's okay not to be okay. Men's health matters too. Absolutely, absolutely. But again, guys, it's not because of anything that's actually physically gone on. I am loved and supported here at home. I'm loved and supported by all of you. I've got a great job. I love what I do. If I didn't love what I did, I would stop. I'd give it up straight away. I've got Bella here who loves unconditionally, and yes, I know you can't pour from an empty cup. Oh, you girls like to drum that into me on a Thursday night. They're very strict with me on a Thursday night, on my girls. And speaking of which, tonight we've got our mediumship group, 8 till 9:30 on Zoom. Who's joining us? It's £5 a person. You get some readings, you get conversation, we all chat, we all laugh. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to tonight. I think we're going to get lots done tonight. It's going to be amazing. Have to suggest some songs to dance to on Sunday. What time do you guys go live on a Sunday? 73 days. Oh, it's the light at the end of this tunnel. Now, Terry, 73 is one of my favorite numbers because it's a 7 and a 3. I'm obsessed with 7s and 3s. And 7 and 3 is 10, 1 and 0 is 1. So 73 day today means you're in a 1 day today. It reduces to a 1. New beginnings, fresh starts, setting the parameters for what you want to attract. So within the next 73 days, you've got to attract things. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wilson says, I temporarily allowed myself to be affected by outside situations. And you know what, Wilson? That's our human side jumping in. We're all liable to do that, and it's not a bad thing. The best part about it, Wilson, is that you've identified it and you've changed course, or you've identified it and you've moved on. So it's not a bad thing to have humanistic traits. We all try and be as spiritual as we can, but we're all spirit having a human experience. We've got a contract to be here and have a human experience, which includes making mistakes, making wrong choices, finding the wrong people to be friends with, situations, etc., 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 challenges that we have to overcome within this lifetime. And the fact is, those are all humanistic things. We can apply our spirituality as much as possible, but I'm here to tell you that nobody can be really and truly spiritual and zen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unless you're the Dalai Lama, and I'm sure he even has blip days, okay? Or the Pope. I'm sure they even have blip days where they're not kind of feeling their oats, okay? But the fact is, when you are spiritual, you are more easily able to identify when the day isn't going right. And you usually, if you come on lives like this or have your own spiritual practice, etc., you usually have access to people or spiritual techniques that will assist you in pulling yourself back onto course, in rectifying the distraction or the disconnection. And we all talk about, like, we're all on a life path, and sometimes we steer off our life paths. We have detours, and that's when when people come into our lives that aren't serving us, when situations happen, when we lose our jobs, when we have a pandemic, things that are out of our actual control. You cannot control that COVID is going on right now. Nobody can. And so we all just have to deal with it, address it, talking about it, sharing it. True strength. Absolutely. Hi, Bella. Tony says, hi, Bella. And it's one of those things where I'm not throwing a pity party. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm wearing black, but I like this cashmere sweater. And I thought, I haven't worn that in over a year. So I thought I'd wear it. Not because I'm like feeling depressed and I'm like totally, whatever they're called, gothic emu. You know, I'm not like one of those stereotypical situations, because not all goths and emus are depressed. But I mean, that's an expression of self, isn't it? But I just felt like I wanted to wear something warm today, and black is actually very warming. It's also slimming. Black is slimming. But I thought I'd wear this today and just kind of, wear something I haven't worn for a long time. Enjoy the feel of the cashmere, which is what I'm doing. So I am, to a certain extent, I am honoring myself today. I'm honoring the way I'm feeling, and I am talking about it and doing things about it, taking steps to overcome it. Geminis always have fingers in many pies. Have to be careful not to burn yourself out. Rest up and big hugs. Absolutely. And I have streamlined the stuff that I'm now doing. I'm not all over the place. I am trying to be as conservative with my energy as I can be at this time. Jenny says, I found I felt helpless when my family were unwell with the COVID. I realized it was time to work on me, as the worry and stress wasn't helping my personal health and growth or them. Such a hard thing to do when normally a person that is first there to support others, do all things to raise your vibration. Love you. So I've got flowers. Andrew brought me flowers last week. I won't go into it, but I will just say this. So last week was the 11th anniversary of my grandmother's passing, my grandmother here, who I was with when she passed. Next week, Tuesday, is the 7th anniversary of my dad's passing. My mum is incredibly frail and unwell at the moment. She has a whole list of things going wrong with her. My younger sister is having difficulty emotionally in Canada, where she and her family are on their own. And my niece is unwell at the moment as well. And so there are outside situations that are affecting and impacting on me. But what did Andrew do? He went and bought me a gorgeous bunch of flowers, because I couldn't leave the flat to go to my grandmother's grave up the road. And so he brought me flowers here to remember her here at home. And it's a beautiful, simple country bunch of flowers. I mean, it's nothing extravagant. And that's exactly how she would have had it, even though he never met her. It's gorgeous. It's got all sorts of spring flowers in it, which is also lovely. Bella's now decided to lick my hand. Okay, as long as she's comfortable, we're good. God granted me serenity. God grant me serenity to accept things I could not change, the courage to change the things I could, and the wisdom to know the difference. Absolutely. Absolutely. That simple prayer is so effective. The fire is rising in you, Martin. I don't know if it's fire or bile. I'm joking. I come need before you said, actually, lol. Oh, commented. You commented. Yes, yeah, you did. You commented before I said anything. That's fine. So, no, I was joking with you anyway, Ruth. You know I was joking with you. But I'm looking forward to our little coffee date at 12. And that's the other thing, is I filled my days with chatting to people who are motivating, uplifting, etc. Got a message today. Is going to be a good day. Amazing. I've done something amazing. Thank you. Me, I'm joining you. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, tonight, yes. So Wilson and Shelley Ann are going to be there tonight. We went live just before Queens of the View on Sunday, about 2 p.m. Oh, I might just, maybe Lady Martinique will pop in and say hi. Oh gosh. Loving this broadcast. For some reason, I'm getting subtitles when you speak, and some of the spellings are hysterical. Oh, I've discovered Facebook is doing this thing now, and the subtitles are hysterical. They are, Jane, you're right. It's when I have my phone on silent, when I turn my phone right down, because my phone volume is off, if I'm watching a live broadcast, they will put subtitles in. When you turn the volume up, they take the subtitles off. But I've watched one of my broadcasts with the volume totally off, just watching my facial expression, and they kind of decide what words you've said, especially with me having an accent, a South African accent. Facebook doesn't quite know what to do with that. So some of the words come out like totally different words from what I've said, and it's quite funny to watch. Must be quite disturbing for people who can't hear and are like, "What's he on about?" Thank you for that. You are a beautiful soul. Thank you, Terry. Parents' evening online tonight. What time would love to join you? Yeah, we start at 8. As long as you're there before 8, we're good. I will be there tonight as well. Cool. I call them blip days too. Yeah, it's just a little blip on the radar. It doesn't even register, Shirley-Ann. Because for me, that's the other thing, guys. For me, these days are so few and far between. Like, if I have, I don't know, 3 days a year, it's a lot. Bella's now lying on my lap with her head on the table. She's on my lap and then her head's resting on the table. Ooh, cashmere, how luxurious. Yeah, Tesco cashmere. Wasn't that luxurious. I used to be gothic. I'll still shine my light. Amazing as ever. That's so beautiful. Love spring flowers. Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. Spring is in the air, bulbs coming up inside and out. We got bulbs outside our front door, I keep telling you guys, and what's interesting is we don't remember what we planted, but the shoots are coming up, and so we're just waiting to see what actually we planted outside our front door. But in our bedroom window, my orchid that's been dormant for, I don't know how long the orchid's been dormant for. I've got it in a gorgeous glass, looks like a globe vase, and the orchid sat in its plastic tub. It sat in that vase with just a little bit of water at the bottom. I have a lot of orchids, but this orchid I kind of, I kept it for the greenery and let it do its thing, and I thought it had more or less died out. Well, it's going to come into full flower. There's like 6 buds on the branch, and the first one's opened. So when I open my curtains in the morning, this orchid's looking back at me, and it's just too gorgeous. Orchids are some of my favorite flowers. If you press settings, is it on auto-generated captions? Oh, I think you're talking about the subtitles. And Shirley-Ann says, love orchids. Right, so boys and girls, it happens to be after the hour. I would hope that all of you in some way benefited from my sharing my story this morning. And that's why I looked out the window, Jane, because you said it's not raining, and I was like, but it is. And then I didn't say anything. So for all of you, please take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you have got. As always, my wish for you is that you are just safe and stay strong. If you need someone to talk to, I am here, absolutely here. Went to all my pots to see what is coming up, as when I moved, they all shuffled, and it's fun seeing what will appear. Yeah, it is fun seeing what will appear. Planting tomatoes and cucumbers soon. Ooh. Stay awesome, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thank you. So, yes, be blessed. Have a fantastic day. Whatever you decide to do, I will, Carol, thank you. I will definitely be gentle with myself. It is what I usually do in situations like this. Please take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. Namaste. MJ and Bella. MJ and Bella, yes. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Okay, daddy's girl. Right. We will see you all tomorrow or tonight. If you're adventurous, come along tonight. Come and see what we're doing tonight. Let me know if you want to join us, and I will send you all the links. Have a fantastic day. Much love to all of you, and thank you for being there. MJ and Bella.